this over here. These are all like fabric scraps and things from these hats I've been making. And then of course my sewing machine with some new thread colors. So there's a little sneak peek of what the colors are going to be. Okay, so I found this pattern online and I cut out the pieces. I'll link it down below if you guys would like, if you're into sewing, the PDF of the guy that made this hat. And I think I do want to make a video just dedicated to a thrift flip so that you guys can see the cutting out the fabric and like the entire process. But today I'm just going to be sharing with you all the finished goods. So the first hat that I made, it's reversible, so let's start with the official side that I intended. So this is the first hat. I'm really happy with it. I love the color blocking in it. This is a pair of men's pants and this is a pair of little kid pants that I mentioned in my thrift haul, if y'all remember. And then this is from a jacket hood, like a little sweatshirt. And then the lining is, excuse me, I have allergies. The lining is this beautiful, beautiful furry texture. So I will try on the hat. Just try to pick what side I want. So as you can see, it's very floppy, but it holds its structure really well, which I was excited about. So what I like about this hat is that you do see like the color block on the front and on the back side, but on each side you just get like this brim color with the chocolate for half of the hat, and then the other half of the hat you get a little bit of a different look with the darker chocolate color, and then this like tan creamish color. And then I did the top a completely different texture to make it look more like fun, I guess. I don't know. And with this, you can kind of like shape it a little bit more because of the material that it is. Like, it's a little more flexible. So that is the first hat. And now I will flip it inside out for you guys and show you the opposite side. Y'all, this fall weather already. So this is the inside out version. Now it looks definitely more like raw edge and this like fraying and stuff, but I actually don't mind it. I think it looks pretty cool as a hat of its own. So I like that you can see the fur like completely on this side. The only thing is it is a little bit bigger. Like, see, it covers my eyes like really easily. But if that's the case, then you can just like wear it more back. You know what I mean? Like right there. But I like that you can see like, okay, this is the tan side. Or you could flip it and have a little bit of that darker brown showing. So I mean, she's not perfect. Like there's some things like I'd probably trim this up and like, you know, tidy it up a little bit, and I probably would want like a little bit less of this fabric so that it fit me better. But it's okay, it's just a work in progress. so that's that hat. Now, the next hat that I made, let's see, I think it was this one. Oh, look how fun this is, you guys. So, all of these fabrics are upcycled from Goodwill or just existing fabrics or clothing that I already had. So, this is actually from a woman that I work with. She's also a fiber artist of sorts. And she was getting rid of some fabric, and this beautiful cheetah, it's soft, if you can see. She was giving this away, and I'm like, oh, I want that. Hello. Gimme, gimme, gimme. So, of course, I had to make it into a hat. Now, my original idea was to do like this brown, which is so cute, but honestly, it looks like a very, very large hat. Like, it's gonna be way too big for me, so I think I just needed to improve the sewing a little bit more, because I did kind of make a lining for it. Put a hat on you. Yeah, but first of all, let's just go ahead and try it on. So this hat is very extra. It almost gives me like Fleetwood Mac, like structured hat vibes. It doesn't really scream like bucket hat so much, but like I actually kind of like it. It's almost giving like cowboy hat vibes mixed with like something else, I don't even know. And then from the top you can see like the brown peeking through. But see, like, if I were to wear it this way, it just looks like it's too much fabric, you know what I mean? So I actually like that it's like this, because then it kind of forced me to view it as like a different shape. That's just kind of how the creative process goes, you guys. You just mess around and like have fun. So that is this hat. I love the cheetah. And then the inside, the reverse side, similar to the first hat I showed, you do see the raw edge, but this looks a little bit more tidy and clean because it's not like a denim material where it like it frays, you know what I mean? So it kind of holds like its shape a little bit better in that sense, on the edges at least, so it looks more clean, fresh and clean. So I actually don't really like it. It's just way too big for me. Like, I would probably make some alterations and, you know, bring this down so that it's not so like what is that? Like a top hat, you know what I mean? But other than that, and then, you know, bringing this fabric up a little bit more so that it's not so much, I could do that, but because I love the way the other side looks the most, I'm seeing that as like the main side, and then I probably won't ever wear it like this. This is what the brown looks like flipped. See what I mean? It's kind of giving like pirate chic or something, and I don't think it's working too well. Okay, so now we move on to the next hat. Goodbye. Okay, the next hat is one that I wore in my most recent video talking about fragrances. So if you're loving and obsessed with this hat, you can just go stare at the hat in that video. But it is a like Sherpa-y fleece. It's not so much like crazy Sherpa. I feel like this is more like pajama pant level fleece, you know what I mean? But I love the color, and on my hair color, I feel like it looks really good. And I think this is one of my favorite like fitting hats. I intentionally learned from the process of the first two, and I made this like a little bit more like shallow so that it sits like a little bit higher. So I will try this one on for you guys. sometimes you have to like play with it and see like which side you want, because the fabric kind of does something right here. I know it's just me being an artist and a perfectionist, but whenever like you're the one making something, like you're very hyper aware of all the things about it. But anyways, I love this one. I feel like it's a really good like fall hat for me. I feel like I'm wearing it on the wrong side because it looked way cuter in my video that I posted the other day. Whatever. Okay, there we go. See, I like the way that that sits better. So, this is the hat. Now, the only thing that I feel like I want to change about it is the way that I'm approaching the lining, because you can see like that where the seams like meet each other. It doesn't really bother me that much personally, but I'm saying like if I were to ever like sell them or make them, I feel like it needs to be more like professional than that, you know what I mean? Or do you guys genuinely not care? Like, I actually want to know how you would feel about buying something that looks like that, you know what I mean? Because like I can do a lining, but what I'm finding with like certain fabrics is it gets very like, it holds its shape a lot, and this is more like floppy, so it's just like two different looks, you know what I mean? So I'll have to keep practicing, of course, but this is my journey. But I just got this like sweatshirt at Goodwill, like a zip up, and it had this fur hood on it. Like, how cute is that? I just love collecting fabrics and things like that. So right now, as you can tell, I'm very much like on a brown and fur texture type of streak. And that is my inspiration for all these hats, pretty much. Is the fall and the autumn colors and tones and things. Okay. I almost grabbed an emerald green fabric that was like very similar to this. But then, just for money purposes, my total ended up being like $40 from Goodwill. So if I would have gotten the green stuff too, it was like a flannel and then a green, because I was gonna do like a flannel interior with like a emerald green outside, but the flannel matched, you know, like jade tones. That would have brought my total to like 50 something. So I don't know. I can't have it all. Also, I got this shirt from Nordstrom Rack, and it's free, people, and it was only like 16, maybe $14, something around there. But I thought that this would be a very nice like layering piece. I never wear like tight fitted clothing like this, so it's kind of out of my comfort zone. It's kind of giving me like a ski lodge mom vibes, but I love it. I live. It's great. Okay, so that is enough of this hat. And now we are going to try on the final hat of the night. So this hat started off completely plain. I think this was like the third one that I made. It was just this brown with nothing on the top. I really do kind of like it. It kind of gives me like Indiana Jones type of vibes for some reason. Not sure why. Maybe just the color. But then on the top, I made this beautiful like yin-yang pattern using the fabric from the previous hat, of course. And then this is the same fabric as that. So just kind of tying it all together. Strike a pose. So this one, let's see, also has no lining. is taller than you, they get the distinct pleasure of seeing the art from the top of the head. I'm just flipping it the other way. I don't know, bucket hats are kind of confusing, you guys. I have another bucket hat that's like my favorite one ever. It's from Lululemon, and it was like $18 on sale. And even the Lulu one still has like little spots at the top, so I feel like I shouldn't be so hard on myself and just like, whatever, you know. They're man-made, they're human-made. I'm not a machine. So that is it for the handmade hat collection. And if you're still watching, I'll give you guys a sneak peek of the hat that I think I'm going to construct for a video for you guys to come along and watch the whole process start to finish. So first of all, let's do a fun little thing. So in the comments below, I want you all to comment which hat is your favorite. You can either be like, okay, so this is number 1, the color block hat. There's the outside part and then the reverse. So do you like hat number 1 the best? Is this one your favorite? This color block hat number 1? Or is the cheetah hat your favorite? The cheetah hat. This is going to be hat number 2. So leave a comment down below. Do you like hat number 1 or number 2 best? What's your favorite hat? Cheetah number 2. Or we've got number 3. The kind of, what are we calling this again? Flannelly? It's not flannel, what is it? Maybe it is, I don't know. This like beige hat. This is hat number 3. Three. Or is hat number 4 your favorite? So be sure to leave a comment down below and let me know which hat is your favorite, or if you have a couple favorites. Or which one you would buy if you could buy one. That would help me out very greatly just to gauge, you know. So next, like I said, is the preview of what's coming up for the following bucket hat tutorial. And I have a couple different options. So the first is a pair of jeans. So I thrifted this gorgeous whitewash denim jean. So I am going to use this pair of jeans in a bucket hat as well as this pair. So it's going to be like a light and darker wash color block hat. Now I did want like a third tone of denim because I feel like it needs like a little bit of a middle way. So I might thrift another pair of jeans or just like find something in my closet that I don't wear anymore. Or I might just do the stark contrast to make it similar to something like this, but with the jeans. So, okay, jeans I feel like are kind of expensive from the thrift, like $7.99. I'm like, are y'all kidding me? Which, that's way cheaper than like a pair of jeans from the store, but like, if you want to get like 3 pairs of jeans, it's already like $21, you know what I mean? So that's another reason why I might just keep it as these 2. These are men's jeans, the other one are women's, so there's more fabric here because these are bigger. But these are a pair of Levi's. Oh, yes. And I already washed these, so they smell good. I have the most amazing lives in Wisconsin and like loves like working on farms and like being a handyman and stuff like that. So this classic Levi's is like giving me that vibe. Like an outdoorsman, you know. But I feel like the texture of it looks really nice, like even from way back here, like that looks kind of cool. So I feel like as a hat, it'll be interesting. So if you guys want to see that video of me making a bucket hat from scratch using this denim, let me know. I also might want to make like a tote bag, like a patchwork tote bag using this denim or all of this fabric back here. So all the fabrics that you just saw and all those bucket hats plus a few more like this. I could even make that into a bucket hat, but I really do want to make like a little tote bag or like something other than a hat just to switch it up. But do patchwork because patchwork is very popular right now and I'm feeling the vibes of patchwork a lot. And then the last option is this pair of pants. They have stuff all over them, but you'll get an idea. So these are a gorgeous pair of pants. They are corduroy pants. And they're such a beautiful like chocolate brown kind of color. Now I tried them on. They're too big for me. Like I could possibly figure out how to tailor them. But I don't really like the pleats in it, and I tried to like take out the pleats and I feel like that's just a little too challenging. So I was gonna like patchwork over these pants and kind of have like a little vibe going on of like Smokey the Bear slash like firefighter slash like a quilt made in the wilderness. Like those were kind of my vibes. So I think I might just use, since there's a lot of fabric here and they're pretty big pants, I could make a bucket hat and a tote bag or whatever. So that's another option. So if you guys would prefer the denim, let me know. Or if you would prefer this like fun like brown theme to continue, let me know too. Maybe I'll do both. Who knows? So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in to today's video. I love you all so much and thank you for being patient with me and, you know, being so kind about my art journey. I feel like sharing art is a vulnerable thing. So, yeah.